In today's video, how many calories should you start your bulk with? Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com. In today's video, we're going to talk about bulking, how many calories you need. Let's talk about some of my experiences bulking throughout my career, and the idea that, you know, to put on muscle, you got to eat more. And sometimes to eat more, you got to put on a little fat, but sometimes that fat can benefit us when it comes to adding muscle. So let's discuss it. And if you like this type of information around how to build muscle, how to lose fat, how to get the physique of your dreams, well, join me here at the Physique Studio. That's right, the Pro Physique Studio. Hit subscribe, that's what I love to do here. So you want to bulk. Well, let's talk about how many calories you should be taking in for that bulk. If the goal is to bulk, you don't need to worry about your calories. Because bulking, the way I did it when I was young, was basically stuff your face around the clock, get your ass in the gym, lift hard, and I mean hard, rest and repeat. You see, bulking, it's basically the idea of just consuming so many calories that there is no option but for your body to grow. Now, the only thing I'll say about bulking is make sure the focus is protein. You want to be getting a lot of protein. That's going to ensure that you're able to train and grow. And there's some benefits to this. You're going to probably be putting on weight very consistently. I remember when I was just getting into bodybuilding, and I was in some of the skinnier days of my life because I had been an athlete all my life playing sports. I was very thin, but very athletic. I struggled to reach 200 pounds. But it was exciting for me to see the scale go from 180 to 182 to 184 to 189 and fight my way up into the 200s. That's what bulking is. It's basically just forgetting about body fat, forgetting about tracking. You just eat like a beast and train like a beast. So let's talk a little bit about some of the benefits of the bulk. You know, I mentioned the idea for me with the bulk when I was young was I considered myself pretty undersized. You know, I was at 6'2", 6'3", coming out of college, probably 180 pounds. You know, I could run like a deer, I could jump like I could dunk a basketball very easy, I could throw a baseball very well, but you know, for real world stuff, I was always obsessed with kind of bodybuilding, and I even started lifting weights in high school, but it never took a front seat. So when I first thought, okay, I'm gonna try to do some bodybuilding, that summer, I probably spent the whole summer just focusing on eating. I actually got a job in a smoothie shop. I trained really heavy, and no doubt I put a lot of weight on. But you know, that's something that I think is a young man's game when it comes to bulking. I think there's some fun in that. You know, there are some benefits, like, you know, when you're taking in that much food and you're training that hard and you're sleeping and recovering well because you're young and you don't have a lot of stress, you can definitely make a lot of progress in a short amount of time, especially with that noob gains mentality. So I'm not saying that that's not something you should do, but if you're watching this video and you're 40 years old, maybe bulking isn't the best, but we'll get into that. I would just focus for you who are young to make sure you're getting your protein, you know, hit your gram per pound of lean body mass and protein, and then just focus on some calories around things you enjoy, making yourself eat every few hours, and you know, that's a very successful bulk. Seeing that scale go up, jump on some creatine, and just make sure that you're training hard. And at that point, cardio is probably a bad word. Now, if you want to actually know how many calories you should be bulking on, that's a different story. But what we're talking about here is, you know, when you put a little bit extra body fat on, it's not such a bad thing. You know, it's going to improve, you know, some of your leverages on your lifts. You know, I definitely notice I'm a lot stronger when I have a little bit extra body fat, and it's not so much that my muscles are bigger when I'm got more body fat, it's that there's more leverage benefit, right? I think sometimes my recovery can be a little bit better. Now, I'm not talking about getting sloppy and being obese, but I'm talking about being on the heavier side of my set point. So you came here wanting to know how many calories you should start your bulk with. Here is your answer in the simplest form. Track your calories for a week, figure out where your average calories are, and then bump them up from there by 500 to 1,000. That would be a nice way to bulk, but you have to train hard. But I got a different message for you for this video, okay? You know, the longer I've been doing this, I've been lifting weights for 25 years, I've tried everything. So the most important thing you can do is try things.
Don't wait for permission from people like me. Don't watch every single fitness YouTuber and get a different message and be afraid to try something. Figure it out for yourself. That is the greatest message that any fitness advisor can give you. Because all the people that you're watching on YouTube and on Instagram and on TikTok and on whatever platform out there, most likely they've gone through multiple phases in their life. And the information that I'm giving you is information based on my experiences. And as a father, I can tell you, trying to tell my kids to do something because I know it's the right thing to do, well, I know that they have to go through that on their own and make their own mistakes and figure things out. There is nothing that you can do that is going to be so bad that you can't fix it, okay? So spend some time, try some things out. Do what you would do. My advice to anybody right now would be, you don't need to bulk. You can build muscle slowly. Building muscle takes time. However, I've bulked. I've gone through that journey. I've made that mistake, and I wouldn't want to lose that experience because somebody like me said to somebody like you, don't do it. So do it. Try things. Figure it out. If you have questions along the way, that's what I'm here for. That's what we're all here for. All of us that are giving out fitness advice respect the journey and the process and learning along the way. That's really the best way to learn, because you are so unique that, yes, we can have philosophies, we can have a message to give you, but it's all based on our circumstances, our genetics, our history. You have your own journey to go through. And if you guys don't even know where to start, I've got so much free stuff for you guys. If you go to prophysique.com, I'll put a link below. I've got a free beginner's guide to working out, workouts, diet, or you can just get in the gym, clang and bang, get in the kitchen, eat some chicken, and grow. All right, guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow.